What is up, guys? We are back on to the Minecraft world. In the last episode, if you guys don't remember, we had built the huge highway system that we will be using for transportation from our base to the village. But now we are on to bigger and better projects. But before I introduce you to those projects, I just wanted to show you a small little detail that I've added. I've actually found a name tag, and we have our first named dog, Major Jr. And as you can tell, every other dog has a different colored, collar. So it's not just the generic red anymore. So with that out of the way, I just wanted to bring you guys over to the next construction site, which is just through this forest over here, and I think you guys are going to be very excited. Alright, so here's the construction site. If we just take one little peek down here, I think you guys will understand exactly what we are working with. A skeleton spawner. Now, if you don't understand why this is important, we are going to be making a skeleton spawner farm. Now, I've gone ahead and dug out a I believe this is 9 by 9. I'm not a master builder, but I know a method that is proven to work that will get us good XP, good farm. Let me just drop down here. So this will be the actual room that the skeletons will drop down. I may close it off to maybe 3 or 2. Haven't decided. We'll have to see. We can come up here to the maintenance area. And, you know, we can hop in, do maintenance. We have water right here. Now, what we need to do is plan out exactly how this spawner is going to work. So essentially what's going to happen is there will be water over here. The water will trickle down into this area right here. And I believe I may make it just 3, and so that there's 3 here, 3 here. I'll have to get cobblestone to do that, but essentially water will trickle down over here, the mobs will spawn, they'll be carried away, and they'll have no choice but to go down into this pit right here where we will be waiting to slaughter them. And I can set up a little, hopper system to collect the resources and whatnot. But first of all, we do have to go get the building supplies, so let's take a quick trip back over to the main base, collect the supplies we need, and then we can begin construction. Alright, so as you can see, we have the majority of the building supplies we're going to need for this project. I've brought a 64 of cobblestone just so we can kind of patch up that one little spot off to the side, just to make everything much more even. I've brought the signs and the oak trap doors to keep the water from actually pooling up down into our little trap area. And yep, that's a little more even. And of course, water buckets to transport the water. Now, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if this will actually work. I believe it'll work just like this. At least I hope it will. I have to go all the way around because I didn't actually make... Okay. So if we come back up here... Alright, so the water will, of course, transport the mobs over to here. Now, we do have the issue of these sides not being able to be, covered completely. But I do have a solution to this problem that we will explore momentarily. First of all, we're going to have to obviously go get some more ladders because I don't want to have to drop down into the actual trap area to keep repairing. And, of course, we need to get these supplies to actually fix the 2 sides that have no water actually coming through them. So if I can grab my pickaxe, I think I might be able to actually patch that area up. Alright, after much trial and error and redoing the design and ripping my fucking hair out, I'm like fairly confident that this design will actually get us the result that we need, because in every possible manner I'm being pushed to my apologies. I am being pushed to the actual center where we actually need these skeletons to be spawning. Now, the next piece that we need to figure out is our little trapping mechanism, because as it stands now, all that they will be doing is dropping down into this right here. So what we need to do is have a little setup here for when they drop down. I was going to put some hoppers down here into a little device that kind of stores the items that, you know, we kill, or that we get from killing the skeletons. So we get the experience, but the device gets the items, and we can check out the device. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead, head back topside, make some hoppers, and we will come back down and figure things out. Alright, so I have set up the hopper system just as kind of like a proof of concept type thing. It's pretty much just goes all the way down here. Now I am going to set up more chests for it to actually spawn to in the future. So just kind of as a proof of concept, just to make sure it works, I'm going to go ahead and drop one down into the left hopper. As you can see, it is gone, and theoretically it should show up down here. Okay, so what we're going to do, I know this place does not look pretty, it does not look glamorous, but what I am going to do is, just as a proof of concept, we are going to plug up all the holes, get rid of everything. Let's see, I think it's this one, yep. So we'll get rid of that piece of the ladder, we'll get rid of all of the torches, we'll plug up this area, and we shall see if the zombie, or if the skeletons rather, come pouring out. Theoretically, if my design is solid, they should come pouring out. They are already spawning. Yep. I get it, Mr. Skeleton. I 100% get it. Don't you worry. Okay, so they are spawning. I just didn't have a way to keep them into the thing yet. But yes, they are spawning. They are swarming, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the machine so that we don't get completely destroyed. And then we'll proceed to the next phase. Okay, so obviously the next phase, now that we know that the machine works, and it does pump out the skeletons in the spot that we need, obviously we're going to need a way to keep them in to the machine. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take some of the, believe I have some slabs that we can use that will not only keep these skeletons inside of the area, but also give us, yep, here we go, slabs. But also give us a little area to kind of, you know, hit them without them being able to retaliate. I don't expect that it's going to be 100%, you know, immunity. I'm sure that some of them will be able to hit us back, but we should be able to block a large majority of the skeletons from actually harming us. And this would be a good way to get arrows, bones, you know, all that good stuff. So if we go all the way down, I'm going to take a little damage, but that's alright. So if we hop all the way down here, what we can do is we can do this, this, and this. Oh, well, that's quite alright, because I have this on my side. This is going to look extremely ugly, but for right now, just as proof of concept, it'll work. So they'll drop down. Technically, they won't be able to hit us. At least I hope so. Technically, could I not stick another one on there? Let's see. I can, but then it won't be able to hit them very effectively. We'll have to see how this works for now. But again, proof of concept. I will come back and glamorize this entire thing eventually. But I think now it works correctly. And I'll be able to actually, you know, hit the skeletons and have them be in the spot that we need them to be. So let's go ahead and actually check it out. Set up the machine to actually work, and we will see if we got everything in the order that it needs to be. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they are spawning. Oh my god, please. 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 I was just kidding, skeleton. Go, get down the hole. My god. You're about to actually kill me. My god. Okay, so they are actually in the hole. That's actually really good. So they drop down and I get the XP. Yeah, it seems to work. Okay, so we have completely set up the device to actually work. It doesn't look glamorous. It doesn't look good in any way, shape, or form, but it is gathering all of our supplies. So I will chalk that up as a win. I am, again, not a master designer, but if we actually got it to work, that's an accomplishment, and it will put us one step closer to getting the levels that we will need to enchant the diamond armor that we have at base and face the Ender Dragon. So before the next episode, I will glamorize this entire area. I will, you know, make it so that it actually looks decent with the supplies that we have, and hopefully I'll be able to use it to get levels, and we'll be able to start enchanting next episode. Here's hoping. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed me make a very crude mob grinder, maybe. If you have suggestions for improved designs on my original concept, feel free to leave them down in the description below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss one of my uploads. And I will catch you guys in the next video.